Hello everyone and welcome to the Toten complete Easter egg tutorial guide. Today we're going to be going over the main Easter egg quest and all the side stuff. So, first thing you want to do is come right down and buy this door. After you buy the door, you're going to zip line right around and just go to the left around this corner and you'll see this bunny arm. So, this is for the Disco Bunny Easter egg, so you're going to want to pick this one up. And then you're going to go down the hotel and go over to the garment factory. So once you're in the garment factory, you're going to look on top of this mannequin and there's going to be a cassette tape. Now, I'm not going to pick it up in this guide because I don't want to get copyright struck, but that's where the first one is. So then you want to go open this door and you want to go all the way down into the alleyway and there will be another bunny piece. So the bunny piece is right around this corner and it's going to be the second one, and there's 5 of them in total. So next you're going to want to go over to the bar, and on this bench right here there's going to be bunny piece, so you're going to pick that up, then you're going to run over to the electronics store and there'll be a cassette tape on the shelf. Again, I'm not going to pick it up because I don't want to get copyright struck. Then if you just run around and go to the left, there's this tent, and inside of the tent there's going to be an Intel radio. If you don't have all the Intel, go ahead and pick that up. So while you're doing that, if you encounter a Tempest, just go ahead, kill it, and it should drop a fuse. Now you're going to need this fuse to turn on power. So next you're going to come down to this power room and you're going to flip the switch, and it should break the fuse box, and then the announcer's going to be mad at you, whatever, who cares. So then you're going to have to come over to this other room, and inside of this room there's going to be a Tempest that spawns, so just go ahead and kill the Tempest and you should get your second fuse. So there's also a bunny piece here, so just go ahead and pick that up, and then go back over to the power room and flip the switch.
You must find the end station lab.
So now you're going to come over to the pack-a-punch machine, and as you can see, there's these floating bodies around. Just interact with this, and it's going to spawn in a disciple. So you're going to have to kill him, and you're going to have to kill all the other zombies around him. And once they're all dead, you should be able to use the pack-a-punch machine. And now you're ready to begin the actual Easter egg. So as you can see, there's these debris piles around these 2 guard towers. Now don't stand in the spotlight of the guard towers because you will get shot. So what you're going to have to do is you're just going to have to go around and break all of these debris piles. Now I got really unlucky and I had to break like all of them. And they're on both sides. So just go ahead and keep breaking them until eventually you're going to see this satellite dish. And you're going to need to take this up to the garment factory and put it on this little machine. Next you're going to have to buy brain rot and come up to this hotel room 305. Now go ahead and kill zombies, and eventually you'll brain rot one and it'll come and break this door down. Once it goes and breaks the door down, you'll be able to go in, and then you have to interact with these hands. Basically, you have to pull Klaus's hands off this dead dude's neck, which is, amazing. Then if you turn to your left, there should be a piece of intel on that shelf. I already got it, so you're not going to see it here, but it'll be on that shelf. So next, you're going to have to make it to round 10, and there should be a Panzer that spawns in. Now go ahead and just kill this Panzer, and as you can see, he drops battery. Now you have to take this battery down to Klaus, which is in this room right here. Then just interact with him and you can turn him on. So next you want to come over to the switch control room, and you're going to put your little radio marker right in front of this locker. So Klaus is going to fly right over and he's going to punch the locker, and inside the locker there's going to be a black light. So you need to go over to the garment factory first and see how there's the number 1 on the wall. That means this is the room of the first number set. So you're going to look around the walls and eventually you're going to find these 2 numbers. Now these numbers are completely random in every game. So for me it was 23. So just write this down, or if you have really good memory, just memorize it. So then the next set of numbers are going to be down in the service passage. So as you can see, there's number 2 on the wall. Now just look around the room for a little bit and eventually you're going to find the 2 numbers, which for me were 04. So just 4. So then you have to go over to the grocery store and look for the number. For me, it just happened to be on this shelf right here, which is the number 34. So then I'd go right up to the safe back in the hotel room where you got Klaus hands. And then you put the numbers in, and then you hit B, and then you open the safe, and you got yourself the wonder weapon. Alright, so next you want to come over to where pack is, and you're going to zip down this little line. After you get here, you need to go over to this wall, and you got to wait for your Klaus remote to come back, and when it does, you're going to have to just put it right in front of the wall. And Klaus should come over and punch the wall.
Is there a reason you cannot do it yourself? Dr. Fogel's secret lab is
So then you have to get the laser mod for the wonder weapon, and you just have to spray this wall with it, and eventually you're going to melt it. When you come down here, there's going to be these 2 little things. They're going to have these red shields around them. Basically, you just have to let 1 round pass, and then the shield should go away, and you'll be able to go to the next step. So once the shields are gone, you just have to wait for this little canisters to pop up. When all 3 of them pop up, go ahead and pick up all 3 of them. You're going to have to walk over and you have to shoot this with a wonder weapon. It's going to open it and you can pick up a trap. Now you can actually carry 2 of these traps, which I recommend doing if you're doing the Easter egg with more than 1 person. Alright, now that you have the wonder weapon and you're ready for this, you need to go up to the top of the department store, go ahead and grab this bunny piece, then literally just jump right down, go right back across the street, and up here it should be the 3rd piece for the song. Again, I'm not going to pick it up, but if you pick it up, some really cool song is going to start playing, and that's going to get you really hyped for what comes next. So now you're going to want to go to the grocery store, pick up this last bunny piece, and it's going to teleport you into the club. Now once you're in the club, you're going to have a good time, you're going to party, but you're also going to have to fight a bunch of zombies and not die. So just keep killing the zombies. There's like 3 waves of them. When you're all done, it's going to let you go up on the stage, and you're going to be able to pick from one of these 3 doors. Now one of them gives you a free wonder weapon, I think. I'm super unlucky, and I've never actually got that door, but one of them does, and it's also a challenge, so I think that, you know, you just got to be lucky. So go ahead and do that, and yeah. Alright, so back to the main quest. There's going to be these boxes around. Just put the canister in the middle, and then you're going to throw down a lure. Once you throw it in this lure, it's going to spawn in about 3 tempests. Just go ahead and kill them. And then you're going to have to do it one more time if you're doing it with multiple people. If you're just doing it by yourself, you should only have to do it once. And when it's done, it's going to look all charged and look like this. Go ahead and pick it up. And it's just like that one outbreak objective when you have to carry the canisters around. It's going to slow you down, it's going to spawn in some stuff, but you have your little field upgrade that just like sends a shockwave out that kills everything around you. I recommend using it. And to go ahead and back down in the Nazi base and put it right in this little thing. Alright, now you just got to rinse and repeat this a couple times. Now they do spawn in random places around the map, so you're going to have to look all around for them. They're not really that hard to find, but just keep doing this 2 more times and you'll be good. Alright, after this, go to the electronics store and look around for some radios. Now just keep shooting them with your wonder weapon. Eventually when you shoot them, it's going to throw out this little piece. Go ahead and pick it up, and then you need to go up back to spawn, and there will be this little satellite. Go ahead and shoot that. It's going to drop a piece, and then lastly you have to go back down to the train station and shoot this little light and get your 3rd piece. So next you're going to have to build this hacking helmet for Klaus. Just walk up to him when he's sitting and hold X, and you should be able to make the helmet. So now you're going to have to make Klaus kill a bunch of zombies and eventually be able to upgrade. Now you know he's ready to upgrade when this light turns green, so just ping right next to it, and he's going to walk over to the machine, hop in the machine, and it's going to start a 1-minute timer. So now you just got to stand here for a minute and defend him, don't let the zombies get to him, and once you're done with that, he'll be level 1. But I'm going to show you guys how to get the other 2 levels for him, to make him A, look cooler, and B, more useful during the boss fight. So to get the upgrades, you need to look around for these electrical panels, and as you can see, there's a little Klaus face next to it. So what you need to do is you need to ping Klaus in front of it. He's going to go punch open the box, and you need to grab the floppy disk that comes out. And you have to do this twice. So there's a bunch of locations, and I'm going to try to go over where all of them are. So one location is up in the 5th floor apartments right here on this wall. There's another one over in the hotel lounge. One in West Berlin Street. One up in the blasted suite. There's another one over in Ghost Station, which actually happened to be the right one for us. And we got our 2nd disc. Alright, so just go ahead and dock Klaus again and hold X on the side of him. You're going to be able to upgrade him with the floppy disk, and he's going to have a new look to him, which is pretty neato. Alright, so next just go to the switch control room, flip the switch, and then you're going to want to position Klaus on the train tracks, the side opposite Mule Kick. Once he gets into position, he's going to say he's going to stop this train, and he's actually going to stop the train. So once you get in the train, go ahead and pick up Rico's key card, and then pick up the bomb. Once you get both those things, just run out of the train, and you're going to want to head back to the room where you first met Klaus. So once you're in this room, just go ahead and browse through the files in this computer. That might take a couple times, so just get through it. And you're eventually going to end up on the satellite, which is where you want to be. So go ahead and interact with the satellite, and it's going to shoot a laser beam down, just like Outbreak mode. Now what you want to do is you want to kill all the elites that it spawns in. Once you kill these elites, they're going to drop uranium. Now once you pick up the uranium, you got a 5-minute timer before you go kaboom. So what you need to do with the uranium is go around to these little workbenches and go ahead and craft the device. Then you have to go up to the zip line, the CRBR one, and on either end you're going to have to put a piece of uranium, and they're going to zip together and they're going to smash right in the middle. Once they get smashed, then you need to go down and pick it up, and then you need to go put it in the bomb back in the Nazi base. Alright, so after 15 rounds have passed from the first time you did the bunny, you can go up and shoot the bunny in this window. Once you do that, it's going to teleport you back to the club, and you can try the Easter egg again. Again, it's just completely random whether you get the reward or not, and we didn't get it again, which is always awesome. But it's a good second chance for you. And after the next step that we do, we're going to the boss fight, so be ready. So the next step is exactly the same as the one before it. Just go ahead and interact with the computer, kill the elites that spawn in, go craft the stuff at the bench, same exact zipline and everything. But this time, once you go and put it down in the Nazi base, it's actually going to start the boss fight. So you got to be ready. And our team was not ready at all. One of the guys actually lagged out, and the other one died. So it was just me and my friend, and we actually surprisingly won the boss. And I'm going to show you how we did it. So a couple of things about this boss fight. There's this little attack she's doing right now. It's a complete armor melter, so try not to let it hit you. However, if you do have Ring of Fire on, the armor piercing things actually cannot get through the Ring of Fire, so it's really useful to stand in. Another thing is the boss has this one-shot attack, and it looks like this. So as you can see, the attack puts a little filter on your screen, and what you need to do when this happens is you need to get behind something immediately. Because if you're not behind something, there's nothing in between you and Valentina, you're going to get one shot, unless you have Jug, in which case it's going to put you down to 1 HP. So, if you just be wary of this attack, and you just, watch your surroundings, make sure you don't get too many zombies piled up, and then use Ring of Fire when necessary. And Klaus is also very useful. If you just do all those things and just take your time with it, it really should not be that hard.
No! It is not possible! I was chosen! It was foretold!
Alright, so once you knock her down, just go ahead and hold X on her to capture her, and it's going to start the cutscene. I'm going to stop talking and let you guys watch the cutscene.
You cannot stop the Forsaken. He will consume this world.
Deliver the warhead to the Dark Ether. Let us be done with this.
I suppose this is the real reason why I'm here. Oh, well, it is important to feel needed.
Alright, so the very final step is escorting Klaus into the portal. So you just gotta shoot all the stuff around him. It's really not hard at all. If you fail it, then you're really unlucky. Just go ahead and kill all the stuff, and when Klaus gets to the very end, he's gonna give your final farewell message. Rest in peace, Klaus. You'll be missed.
Agents of Requiem, your ally, Raptor 1, is now free. All you need to do is come and collect him.
Boy, are you a sight for sore eyes.
I do appreciate your assistance, but regrettably, I cannot allow you to leave Berlin. До свидания, Requiem.
I'm trying to help you, but you need to be ready to move. Hurry! Get to the rooftop!
Now, Sam.
I want to thank you guys for watching this video. You know, I have a lot of fun making these tutorials, and I plan on making them for a long time to come. So I want to thank you guys once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.